past weekend, we mentioned at all the masses that this is a most significant week for us here in our parish family, and not just for us now, but really for the generation to come. So I mentioned that we're going to make a video. This is the video. And in just a moment, you're going to get a chance to look leisurely at these two options that are in front of us. The scaled back version of the original intended building will come in at about 5.2 to 5.5 million, or the full version, which comes in at $6 million. So again, the choice before us is, do we want to stick with the loan that we're asking for, the line of credit of 1.7 million, which has already been approved, or do we want to ask for an increased line of credit to the tune of $2.5 million? So we're really asking, do we want to ask for an additional $800,000 in addition to what we've already asked for? There are immediately following this now some opportunities to look at what we get for each option. Just as I asked last weekend at Mass, I can't encourage us enough to hit the pause button on what's about to follow and just study in detail these two options. And then, before this weekend and handing back in that commitment card, which came in the mail this week, please make an effort to get to the chapel if possible. If you can't get to the chapel, please just take some time in your own home or wherever it is that you pray. It's a beautiful week. Get outside and walk around and ask our patroness, Our Lady of Good Counsel, to intercede for the decision that you and all of your brothers and sisters are going to make. We need her intercession in a very special way this week. We need good counsel to decide what it is that God is asking of us at this time for the future of Our Lady of Good Counsel. I am deeply grateful on behalf of the whole pastoral team here for your generosity in the past, and thank you in advance for the decision that you're going to prayerfully make.
For $6 million, we can expand our space to include everything intended in the initial scope of the project. While we have had to scale back the expansive entranceway shown in the June fly-through video, we would still have the 35,000 square feet, originally designed to accommodate our growing program needs. In the $6 million option, the lower level would have a gymnasium with storage room, 4 sports changing rooms that can also be used as meeting rooms, a lounge area for gathering with fellow parishioners, an activities room seating 200 plus theater style and 100 plus banquet style, a concession stand and warming kitchen, a sports office, a meeting room, and a workroom. On the upper level, we would have a dedicated childcare area, including a greeter station, 2 spacious childcare rooms with a dedicated single-use restroom, a quiet room for nursing mothers, an office workroom, a large storage room for program materials, 2 single-use restrooms, 3 atriums, enabling us to expand our Catechesis of the Good Shepherd program, 2 of which would be multi-purposed, a large new room dedicated to our youth ministry programs, and a walking track around the upper level of the gymnasium. The reduced 30,000 square foot option removes most of the upper level, including the new youth ministry room, the 3 atriums, the storage room, the 2 bathrooms, the childcare rooms, the office, and the greeter area. The upper level walking track becomes an option depending on final budget estimates. The lower level would now have a smaller childcare area, a smaller sports office, the same activities room, concession stand, gymnasium, and storage areas, 2 sports changing rooms that can also be used as meeting rooms, 1 workroom, 1 meeting room, and 1 dedicated atrium for Catechesis of the Good Shepherd. The building will be constructed so that the upper level spaces could be added as part of a later phase. By now, you should have received the Him First mailer. Be sure to fill out the commitment card and vote on the expansion. Then return your card the weekend of November 8th, or commit and vote online at olgcparish.net/register.